What is going on YouTube? 2 Sketchy coming at you with another 2 replay, and this time we're going to be following the Space Marine player. Yep. This replay was sent over by Caden. His elites are Kill Team Iron Maw, Venerable Dreadnought, and Imperial Knight Paladin. That thing is pretty powerful, let me tell you. For his doctrines, he has picked Improved Listening Post, which does more damage and has more health. Destructor, Devastation, Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if you cut my arm bleeding. Papa Roach, come on now. That's a throwback. Y'all should be like, dang, you took it way back. That used to be my song in high school. And Pin, which makes his Devastators more devastating. Yeah. Pretty much immobilizes the target. That's annoying. Very situational doctrines you have going on here. But just fine. His opponents are one Space Marine with the Ultramarines and some Orcs. The Cock God. Gotta love you some Orky Cock Gods, right? And his partner is another Space Marine. So, with that all said, let's get this shit going, shall we?
Preparing tactical marines for deployment.
His servitor is going out to go cap some stuff. Doing the usual business. He's got himself some tactical marines. This guy's talking right on top of me. He's queued up some tactical marines and another servitor. Pretty basic. Some people switch it around and do it a different way. And remember that build is built faster. So maybe getting them out first and then your military, because you're putting them on hold. Doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer. That's cool. There seems to be a bug where I don't see drop pods. This interface needs help. We all know this. So Servitor's going out and capture the elite point. There's 2 elite points. I think personally that this map is split in half, like so. There's exactly the same amount of resources as there is here. So technically, if you were to 2-man one side, you'd be okay. But obviously getting the majority and then winning like this and then completely covering the map in yellow gunk, that's the way to win it. that's the way to go about it. Alright, let's get back in business. So your first squad came out and is capturing the heavy cover area. This orc player doesn't really care about any of this, so he's just gonna shout. Gonna block out his units, nice job, but melees. That's your orbital drop. That's your standard. You're investing a lot of resources right here, but you want this up so you have a chance. Unfortunately, you are being 2v1'd right now. Do I have any advice for this? No. Unfortunately, I don't. You're just being 2-manned. And this gives your buddy some advantage. I mean, he can play super aggressive right now, because you know early on this is pretty much all the units they have. There shouldn't be anything else on the map. There's one, and that's it. So he could play super aggressive the second he sees both armies down here. But you know, it's a 2v2. Communication might be lackluster. It's really fun playing with your friends because you have communications over like voice comms, but yeah, you're just getting pushed back here.
Tactical Marine squad deployed.
You only lost one servitor. Barely lost this one. You have a unit model in here who is somehow just, I think it's this. It's making this that damn tanky.
Preparing. Look to our vulnerable listening post.
Yeah. Just gotta retreat. Unfortunately, just gotta retreat.
Servitor deployed.
I see what you're trying to do. You thought this was gonna hold them off, but like I said, you just got outmanned here. Alright.
The enemy is stealing a point.
So you decided to build a Doctrine Chapel. Doctrine Chapels only make ranged units.
We've let slip a vital resource point.
So my problem with this is What are you gonna do about getting some melee units? That's gonna be a problem there, bud. That's, I mean, in my opinion, unless you're some kind of micro god and you can micro your ranged units away and keep them out of harm. But if your opponent were to go, alright, so you're gonna be facing the other Space Marine. Depends how he builds. If your opponent goes full Assault Marines right now, full melee, you don't stand a chance. Zero chance. I'm trying to think. Alright, so we're just gonna do a lot of standing around here. People are just recovering. The Orc player's taking the north part. You have Kill Team Iron Maws ready. Alright. What are you gonna do now? Well, as I said before, you should have went with the barracks so you can build some Assault Marines. Because your early engage right now is going to be iffy. You're never going to get into this unless you have flamethrowers. This is just going to mess you up. Can't really do much. Nope. Yeah, you're kind of stuck. Here comes an early skirmish. Yep.
Heavy bolter team deployed.
He built heavy bolters.
Show us a target.
You're taking advantage of your doctrine, and I get that. I love that. You clearly have an objective. I don't know what it is, but it has nothing to do with building melee units at all. That shit has that. It's out the window. Yeah, you're too good for that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's hope it'll pay off for you. We're just gonna be doing a lot of standing around. You are using your servitor to scout the area, so it'll reveal any scout or stealth units. Your opponent has his Doctrine Chapel and the barracks, so we'll see how this works out. What's going on top?
Heavy bolter team en route. The arsenal is completed.
You could technically help your ally out. The nade? Oh, that was interesting nade. He threw it. So usually when the bubble cover is up and you throw in a projectile inside or a nade or something, it's gonna bounce off. No matter if it's your cover or the opponent's cover, it's gonna bounce off. It seems like his unit was inside the bubble cover, so he was able to throw the nade inside and do a decent amount of damage to what seems to be nearly 5 melee units. You took the advantage on having your elite ready, and you decided to help your friend. You upgrade it. There's a perfect example. You're not inside the bubble cover. You threw your nade, it bounced off, and here it is, doing damage to the range units. I don't know if that was on purpose, probably not, but good job getting your elites down, upgrading them to flamethrowers.
Enemy force to the southeast.
They're retreating.
Heavy bolter team deployed.
I'm watching the bottom map here too, just in case I'm not missing anything. And that's it. You guys defended them. It would have been sick if you would have had some unit kills here.
We must attack this position.
Oh, y'all not done. Y'all are not done. I wonder. That looks like that was your call, because you're just. Really aggressive here. I don't know what to make of this. Got one. Grenades. Okay, time out. You just threw your standard and you're gonna throw your grenades where your standard is. You're not gonna do any damage because you just pushed everyone away. You did a little bit, but there's 2 units of kill teams. Oh, this is your opponent's. No, that's you and your. Okay. Alright, it's time to get out. Nice damage here. Nice damage here. Looks like y'all won this but that's it. Even you said, alright, I'm done. See ya. Once this started happening, yeah. Okay.
Tactical Marines
Alright.
to commence deep strike.
Yeah.
Upgrading stronghold to tier 2.
That elite is dead.
Our alliance is precision's hounds. That is us.
Alright, well, I just heard over the announcer that you upgraded your stronghold to tier 2.
Securing infantry health.
Good job.
We are battling a
Keeping
weak
your
enemy force.
tech high. And right after you did the northern attack, you're going nice micro out of that. You're going bottom and being aggressive. Here's the first assault marines that I see coming out to drop pods. And this is what I was talking about. If you're not some kind of micro god, which I don't know if you are or not, but you seem to be doing good. You are keeping your ranged units out of harm. There's one more down here. What I like to call that trifecta effect. Look at this. You're giving him choices, which is not good. By the way, you kind of missed that. And it's putting him in a really awkward situation where he's gonna jump in on either one of these guys, and then when that happens, you're just gonna have other units raining down hell. He decided to go in the middle, and then you had all three just spray and pray, which is a viable tactic. I mean, shit, you don't have any melee units, why not, right? I don't know if this is some kind of challenge, if you want to unlock the achievement and not go any melees, but it'll make your life easier, dude, if you at least have one or two. But it's your choice. That's why this game is one of the great. Alright, so you're gonna man up. Reinforce your units.
We've upgraded tier 2 upgrade complete.
So you got your tier 2 now. Tier 3 costs 225 on both resources. It's just gonna, yeah, y'all just gonna reinforce. It's gonna be some idling now after all these fights. Let me speed this up a little bit. What's going on up here? They're just going back and forth.
This battle has escalated to the second phase.
He got 2v1 this time. Alright, slow this down. So you saw Angelo's top and you decided, alright, fuck it, let's go in. Flamethrowers does go through heavy cover. I think this unit's gonna die unless you micro him out. This heavy bolter is doing a shit ton of damage. He barely microed his unit out. Nice nade flick here. Yeah, your only flamer just died. That kind of sucks. You can't shoot through cover. It'll get stopped. Good job trying to jump on this. There's some range issues here, and you're just being nailed down by heavy bolters. A technical marine and an assault marine that's looking to jump. And here they come.
Machine forge at the ready.
Here comes that little triangle effect. Oh, I thought this unit was gonna shoot back here. Micro, you one unit out. There it is. I feel like you could have locked them up. So, nice drop pod. If you want to tie a unit up for sure, if you have 2 units, hold up. Let me give you just some advice. You had 2 units here, and a lot of people don't take advantage of this. Just take one back, and I know he had assault marines, so he could have jumped, but take one back, set him up, and then with the other unit, you can actually press this button right here, which forces your unit to go melee, and it can tie them up instead of them trying to run away and still doing range damage. I've used it very rarely, but whenever I do, it surprises the enemy. It's like, oh shit, why am I actually losing my fights? You know? It's a viable tactic. It really depends. It's situational. And this game seems very situational right now with what is going on. He dropped down another ranged unit. He is anti-melee, like we've already mentioned. And to some point, he's winning his fights. Alright, he's got one very hurt unit in here. Really want to take this down. This unit can't really do much. If he had flamethrowers, this would be a different story, but this is going to be a while until they break through that. Alright. Reinforcements are coming soon.
We are battling a weak enemy force.
This unit right here, kill team.
Kill team Ironmore.
I don't see people use this enough. It teleports them out of the battle map. With it takes like fucking, I don't know, a couple seconds, not even that long, and it launches them back up into the sky, which puts them back in a drop pod. You can call them back immediately with full health. So doing this, just, you know, just know the ability is there and available to you. And being able to call in drop pod again is really cool. Alright, you're switching out. Good job. You're reinforcing your front lines. You're bringing in the healthy, taking out the hurt. These guys, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come soon. Heavy bolters, land speeder. So you built your machine cult. All right. I mean, as long as you win these fights. Here's the assault marine. Remember, you can't shoot through heavy cover. Oh boy. I don't know about that move there. Ultramarine. Yeah. Heavy bolters are gonna nail them down. Oh, he might die. He's got the standard. Is he gonna get away? Oh, you're chasing. You want that booty. You want that booty. Oh, the standard shield just kicked in. Stop. And he's gonna get stealth. You can't see him. Rip. That would have been sick play if he would have got his. If he would have got us to kill tough death. I can't even talk right now. If he would have killed that goddamn unit, it would have been cool. Instead, you're going for the tactical marine and Dunzos, and you just get out too. Good shit, dude. But here comes Angelos. Q, W. Damn. Drop pods, taking it to the face. You have the standard, you're putting down the standard. Hopefully it'll push everybody away and give you enough movement speed to get out. No big deal. Everyone just relax, alright? Everybody just relax. This is totally normal for him to be able to escape all of that. It's not. This kid is playing so unorthodox, and he's making it work, which I can't even correct. His micro's pretty decent. He's instead of having a melee unit tie them up, he just has a bunch of ranged units. Like I said, he's doing that trifecta effect, so everyone's just focusing in, depending how aggressive the opponent is. And yeah, he's already got his land speeder and a whirlwind. I wonder when he's gonna tech up. There goes the standard. Alright, so top is being attacked, and he seems to be holding the spot pretty well. It looks like this is on pause right now, and this is priority.
Vehicle durability is improved.
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing right now.
No doubts, no fears, no.
Alright, so you did bring down.
Upgrade completed.
You sent one drop pod up there, but you are paying attention to down here, which is really good. You have your whirlwind doing mad damage. One of his units have to leave. Here come. Alright, timeout. I already mentioned this in the last video. Don't do this, guys. When you have two or multiple assault marines, don't send them both over at the same time. Stack them. Do one. Do two. Shit, if you have three, then do three. Don't send them all at the same time, because now he's gonna stack both of his Qs on this group, and that's it. He could have stacked two, so it would have been Would have been 1 Q, another Q, a Q from Gabriel, a W from Gabriel. I mean, they would have been perma-stunned. This would not have been fun at all for him. I mean, for you. But, you know, just remember, stack your Qs, stack your CCs. And, alright. I don't think he's gonna win this. I bet you this orbital drop pod is another ranged unit. You are gonna kill this assault marine, and maybe Gabriel. You just have so many ranged units, and you microed your units out of it really well. Oh, you almost got him. Here comes the Venerable Dreadnought. I haven't seen his unit enough. He seems pretty powerful. I know his Q does a fuck ton of damage, and his W just tosses a piece of ground, which I don't think it does that much damage. So that's his auto attack. His Q looks very similar, but a little larger. Yep, there it is. That's a decent amount of damage. I think it does more damage to units though. You won your fight, so you stepping up to the plate with your units. You're doing really well microing your units, knowing what's weak, what's not. You gotta watch your flank right now. They want to stop you. Your opponent is not really... He has tip of the spear, which you guys know I hate that fucking doctrine. But I prefer that over improved listening post. I like how the Space Marine has Eldar doctrines. But he had tip of the spear, which you can reinforce and heal your units. And he's not taking advantage of it. Instead, he's doing it up here. I mean, that's fine. It's like a forward building, but this is going to be the most contested point. Why not utilize it? You know what I mean? You have stealth here. You have stealth here. You could have hid your units really well and surprised and flanked. Anyways, here's an interesting fight. A gigantic 5,000k health unit versus 1, 2, 3, 4, and an elite, and he's winning the fight. What is happening here?
Infantry damage upgrade secured.
He's just taking this to the face. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just walk it out. I'm gonna walk this shit backwards. I don't even care no. Michael Jackson the hell out of there. Alright, so so you took all his resources off of this. You got his listening post off. You hurt him in the guts. You punched him in the mouth without any melee units still. I can't object to that. You're winning. You're winning your fights to some degree. You're doing good on micro. I feel like this replay isn't really about teaching this person play, because it seems like he's pretty knowledgeable on how to position himself and what he should be doing. But this is more of a, I'm just gonna show it off because at this point it's already gone beyond the meta expectation of what you should be building. Look at the amount of damage they're not taking from all these units. These are Lance Cannon Devastator Marines. They do more damage to heavy armor. This is a normal armor unit. He can eat all these shots. Sure, he died, but look how much faster heavy bolters do damage. And that's just one unit. He has 3 units right here, and he's gonna be fine. Like he's gonna get this unit out unless he stops right there. Here comes the Dreadnought. The Whirlwind's doing a shit ton of damage. There's the Q. Oh, I think that would have killed the unit if it was a direct hit. Looks like the AoE splash. Unfortunately, Micro went to shit here. That unit's gonna die too. You're just gonna walk backwards. This is killing me. The fact that you're just walking unit backwards like this. What the fuck? Alright. Got some scouts over here. Just taking some pop shots. Alright, so your friendly Marine player got overthrown. you got kind of overthrown.
We have engaged a weak enemy force.
And now it's time to resupply.
We've escalated to the
Phase
next
3.
of war.
Oh snap! Look at this. We got ourselves our first melee unit, and it's a dreadnought. I always say, hey, if there's a problem on the map,
Marine squad deployed.
drop a dreadnought on it. It'll solve it. I bet you he's gonna drop a dreadnought on, like, I don't know, maybe a vehicle or some elite. Dreadnought's gonna take care of it
Drop
within
pod
like
deployed.
seconds. Drop pod deployed. Alright, so you threw your lance cannons up here, and they're gonna get tied up. But you have your... Wait, where is your standard? You have your shield here. Your standard should be around here somewhere. I just can't see it.
Resources for our alliance. Resources owned by our alliance are in danger. A point owned by our alliance is in danger.
So you just kind of threw a unit up here, trying to do some
Resources from us.
damage. If you had an AoE damage, I don't know. But while that's happening, you're countering attacking. There's your standard, so you didn't use it top. Gabriel's getting caught up, slowed down in the flames. Actually, no, you don't have that doctrine, but slow down for the nades. Barely getting away. He needs like one more auto. Oh, this unit right here. He killed him. He killed Gabriel. GG. Oh, he's putting his units inside of stealth. Taking unnecessary shots. Now you micro. I think you micro went to shit the past like 2 minutes. Not good. Holy damn, that Q. Did y'all see that Q damage? This assault marine just landed and was out. Had to retreat. Completely just annihilated. 1 Q from this unit. That is insane. God damn. And he's just gonna walk backwards. Almost took out that unit. He has to retreat. You lost your kill team. These lance cannons. Look at the amount of damage they're able to absorb. I feel like the ones that are doing the most damage is this squad right here. These guys are not doing much to him. I don't know if that was a sacrificial unit or if you just kind of messed up. Could have been a sacrificial, just so you're able to take this. I think it was a mistake, but whatever.
Upgrading stronghold to tier 3. Tactical marine
So he wants this back, and you built your generator on here just to get some money going. Again, no. Where's your dreadnought? Is that okay? Maybe it's in your drop pod because I didn't see you use it unless you sent that sucker top to be able to hold this point.
Last cannon team deployed.
Hello? Hello, servers?
We've completed an elite
You're just
point
gonna stay
generator.
offline? Yeah, that's fine. That was weird. Anyways, where were we? No melee units still, and the opponent has Imperial Knight. The reason they have this so early is because they were able to hold the elite points a bit longer than you guys. You only have 4, while they have, I don't know, 9? Yeah. So holding this spot early on, really helpful.
Tier 3 upgrade complete.
You got your tier 3, nice. So you're pretty much maximized what you can build. You've got your tier 2 here. This is tier 2. Fuck this, right? Because you don't even have melees. And now we're just doing a bunch of standing around. Good job getting this up. It's to the point of the game where this will just get shredded, however,
A drop pod is available.
because of the amount of heavy units there on the field already. But whatever. I guess you had spending money.
Tactical marines ready.
Let's see here. Alright, north.
Upgrade completed.
We're gonna cap this back. Cool.
Upgrade is complete. A listening post has been targeted.
Looks like
by
you
our
are
point.
trying to defend your listing post. Here comes a drop pod full of Kill team. This unit should die. Oh shit. So there's a Lance Cannon Predator. Alright, Jesus. So much is going on. You drop your dreadnought on it. Like I said. You got a problem? Drop a dreadnought on it. That should be like on a t-shirt. Let me adjust my sitting. Alright. So he's gonna get tied up. This tank is pretty much useless. Nice nade into this group right here. Not preemptively throwing it right when your drop pod landed. This is gonna be a problem. How do you deal with this? You need to get some anything that counters heavy armor. Army. So you can see here on this unit card, because I clicked on his Predator, that this counters heavy armor. What do you have?
Devastators reporting.
This is the only unit to have that counters heavy armor.
Target.
And the dreadnought, but even though this is a vehicle, it does counters to normal armor. It says that on the bottom right here, right underneath that card. But that's it. That's all you got. You only have one unit that can counter this thing. Ouch.
We are battling a weak enemy.
Ouch. I think this unit is gonna run through you now. Good job chasing this down and making it a useless unit. It's gonna die. Alright. And up here, everything's dead. He's just gonna E. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And Dreadnought's just trying to clean up whatever he can. Oh, you just made them walk out of that. That sucks. Your Venerable Dreadnought's trying to help out. That Q damage was insane again. Just chunking them. Tossed. He put up his shields. That's your heavy boulders that don't do that much damage. You're sending down your orbital strike. You gotta be careful with this because he can just decap this. Oh, Q in here would be nice. You got him tied up. They're decapping it, but you're trying to fight for it. Good job. Meanwhile, the beauty's here. Holy moly. I didn't think replaying a 2v2 was gonna be this it's gonna be this stressful. So they decap this. Wait, whose is this? Wait, whose? I am confused. Hold on. Whose was this? Is this yours? I wish I can tell whose is whose. You just used yours. So I'm thinking this one is yours. Whose the fuck was that one? Is that your buddies? Hold on, let me check. Alright, so the first one that came out was your friends, and then you put down the second one? Alright. That's kind of hard to tell whose was whose. Beauty is absolutely fucking up your dreadnought over here. Ugh. Sending down reinforcements with some Lance Cannon Devastators. Gabriel's gonna try to decap this. Kill teams up here in the front line. Things are getting dropped from the sky. If you have a problem, drop a dreadnought on it, like I said. Your standard passive pop where you can heal your units, which is great for you. There's too much going on up here. I don't think you'd be able to defend this. I might be wrong. You're keeping your units alive really well, which I'm really enjoying actually. This thing is dead. Just getting out of... Ooh. Don't lose them. Don't lose him. He's looking for that kill. Good job. And now get out. Hey, I mean, YouTube, look at this. This micro ain't that bad. Y'all can't... He might not be rushing any melee units, but he's taking care of his range. That's all that matters, right? Can't deny that. God, that damage from that paladin is fucking ridiculous. And I think that's just like 1W. And he has several of them. Damn. Made that unit fly. Taking unnecessary damage. You don't really have much, or I was gonna say you don't really have much to take this back with, but the flamethrower is surely enough. What is this? What is this? Okay. Your opponent's kind of struggling on builds. What is going on top? Shit, I feel like I should make another video of the same replay just to observe the top one, because these fights seem insane. They've been going back and forth up here. Ow! I don't like that. I don't like him. I don't. I do not like that unit at all. Alright, well, top seems to be gone.
Our alliance has lost a resource. A servitor is en route.
Building yourself some servitors, because you lost yours, I guess, within the heat of the battle.
Infantry durability upgrade in progress.
And you still held on to your point. Good job. And you took this point.
Servitor deployed.
About 2 minutes ago, we had Beauty, we had the Paladin, we had an Angelos, and we had a few ranged units and a Dreadnought. And you were able to hold them off. Good shit. I appreciate watching good shit. What is happening? I guess we are recovering our army strength.
This one is your
You built a servitor to do what exactly? Listening post? Let's speed this up just a little bit.
Battle has escalated to the final phase.
Alright, listening post it is. And this one, I think, I don't know why.
Infantry durability is improved.
So he's forced back and up his army again.
Ally, we have captured a point.
You guys got the top one. Good job. He's able to scout everybody out that comes in this vicinity. Your listening post is up. You have orbital. I like calling it orbital strike, but whatever. This guy is just so aggressive with like 3 units. Alright, hold up. Meanwhile, while this is happening, you can either come and help, because this might end this dude's life if you don't come and help him, or you push this really hard. Depends. This is gonna hurt. Holy shit. I see you are sending. No, that's your buddies. Plus the standard. Oi, oi, oi. What? Okay, I don't even know whose is whose. So, there's a bunch of explosions going off, and, do you see this big explosion? There's another one here. So if this explosion goes off first through this explosion, then this one might not blind your eyes as much as this one over here. Okay? Alright. Great. I'm glad we're on the same page here, because I don't even know where do I start. You're not helping out, except there's one. What's this? Okay, you threw your Death Storm in there. That is your help to them. You're like, here you go. Enjoy this. Which is fine. You did what you could. You got a problem, drop a Dreadnought on it. We already went through this. You should either counterattack. What are you doing? Alright, you just now kind of moving. I think you realize, you know what? This is not going so well. Let me go help out. And you're slowly coming. Your friend is trying to hold on with absolutely nothing. You have one Dreadnought over here. Here comes the cavalry. Let's see what you can do. Where's your whirlwind? Wait, where's your whirlwind? Gotta get that thing firing. Alright. Nice. I didn't know what this was gonna be, but I was hoping you were gonna get your paladin. Yeah. And just like that, you guys turned it around. Oh, nice W. Killed a shit ton of units. Don't you have several of those? Yeah, you should have W'd one more time. Dude, you would have wiped their entire unit. What the fuck is he doing?
Enemies keep falling before me.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. While that's happening top, there's just a standoff going off here. So you guys are definitely focusing up here.
I shall set an example.
And it looks like... Where's his at? Oh boy. This is about to get crazy. Once again, we're attacking the orc war camp up here. So it seems like your assault at bottom took a pause to assault top. What's this? Alright, so Death Storm. Where's your... Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, why are there no units coming up, but you're being zoned out by rocks. You took out his gore guts. Good job. You can definitely... There you go. Oh, you got stunned. That sucks. That W might have just wiped out half of his army. This battle right now, though. Holy shit. That looked like it was part of the trailer. Good job doing multiple things at once. This angel is gonna move soon. And you're taking care of this one too. You're keeping the pressure on, which I like. Here comes Gabriel. Out of nowhere. He was standing there the whole time, but you didn't realize that. How were you supposed to know? I don't think you're aware of him being here yet, because they seem to be AFK. You're more worried about these guys getting out. However, they are doing a shit ton of damage to him. The fact that you can just not pay attention makes this build kind of OP. You finally switched your focus. Oh, he's gonna get away this time. Is he even shooting at anybody? Oh, he is. You just barely microed him out of there. They have a lot of low health units. Top, we have another counterattack. Oh my god. Ooh, this whirlwind is so out of position. Gabriel's gonna be useless. If Gabriel engages, he's dead. I wouldn't even attempt this. This is stupid. You're getting top with your paladin. There's no reason to waste your Gabriel. This dude is so dead. You get one Q in, maybe one W, and now he's just gonna die. I was wrong. He got 2 Qs in. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Holy blob. Alright. Well, you got this for sure, but top is popping off. You want to avoid this. You want to at least spread out. You just want to put like one here, put some more on this side, maybe put, you know, 3 like this. This can be devastating, depending on what they have. Shit. So, hey, if he had a whirlwind, half these units would be dead, and or nearly dead, and then he just have to clean them up. Y'all need to be careful with that. Alright, let's get back to this. Did your whirlwind die, or did you get it out? I think you got it out. Yeah, it's running down mid right now. Oi, here comes beauty. While this is happening, you're taking the advantage and pushing extremely hard right now.
Our common foe threatens a resource point.
Here comes the paladin.
We are battling a weak.
You don't really have any melee units to send in here right now. This sucks for the opponent.
Owned by our alliance are in danger.
Just even if you peek over this cliff right now, you can.
Our alliance has lost a
Oh, you even took out his barracks and shit too. Damn. So you're going for the turret while being overran from the behind, putting down the standard to gain its shields and bonuses. That tank is gone. The laser's gonna melt this completely. Good job keeping your units alive with the laser. This is as offensive of an ultimate ability as this is. You used it defensively just now, which I like seeing that. You're not rushing to go in and trying to kill them off. Instead you're trying to keep your units alive. Alright, you should focus this, get this shit out the way. You zoned them with your laser, which is really cool. This is gonna finish him off. He's gonna finish him off. Come on. Come on. Crazy. This unit is really powerful. I don't see him enough. I really don't. He seems really good. And especially his his doctrine gives tactical marines plasma guns that do not overheat. Even though you don't have that many tactical marines, but here come the orcs. They are powerful enough to clean you up, but alright, here comes their orbital strike. Here comes a dreadnought. He could have dropped it more offensively. I think you're trying to decap this. All your range seems to be fine. Trying to bring down the beauty. There's his claw. He's gonna pull you in if he presses it again. There it is. Could win this fight.
Tactical marines are in position to commence deep storm.
You see the difference between spreading out your ranged units and keeping them, like, he could easily just have blobbed them up like all right here and just do a shit ton of damage. But in doing so, that claw that the beauty Morgonaut just sent out would have pulled this entire squad in. Instead, he's all spread out. You know he spread them out because he came from down here. He came from over here. Man, let me get rid of this. He came from over here. And he was kind of just blobbed up here, and then he started getting comfortable with the surroundings, and he's like, oh, let me spread these guys out just along the bottom once he started seeing the danger that came from top. So that's really good. Appreciate seeing that. Let's continue on. Micro kind of fucked up here. It's alright. I'm just gonna send some tactical marines right up in here, and they're gonna man up and take down the beauty. Jeez. Who needs melee units, right? You got the heavy cover here. Beauty's gonna die. Now you can totally wipe out this turret. Easy peasy. And I think that's actually gonna be it. Let's see here. I think you're trying to get organized. Alright, you're spreading out your units really well. I see a lot of new players send in. Alright, how do you attack this? How do you attack this turret? Well, you don't select your unit and keep them in a tight area, because this laser does AoE damage in a line. So all of this right here, if you were to do that box and just kind of blob them up, these units will suffer. And they will all just fade into the darkness. Instead, you want to have some units, you want to attack it in a wide line formation, I guess you can say. So the turret has to choose, and you have more of a safer approach of knocking down this turret. So yeah, he did that really well here. Look, see? Spreading out all his units in a wide line and able to take down that turret. Easy peasy. With just line units. He doesn't even have any crazy tank elites, nothing. He has what? He has Kill Team, Iron Maul, maybe a tank. Sure, the tank does extra damage, but he went in there with line units. As much as I can hate him for not having a melee unit, he's making this shit work. This unorthodox approach should not work, but it is working. And the fact that he's making this work, I'm giving him props for this.
Predator Destructor deployed.
There's no hints or tips I can give to him because this is completely different to whatever meta that is going on right now, which is the basic have melee units, protect your ranged units. But his micro is good enough too. Oh shit. His micro is good enough. Before I start talking more, his micro is good enough to be able to actually be decent with this. Alright, the Orc's ultimate. So two abilities that can be countered are this one and the Rock's ultimate. The Eldar's cannot be countered, as in, you know, turned off or negated or whatnot. So you can actually grab a line unit, walk over to here, a little gear icon will pop up so you can interact with it. You can grab this ultimate, you can, as much as anyone else can. You can grab this and just walk it out of danger. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure if you're an Orc player, you've noticed it, that you can grab it and walk around with it, but your enemies can too. You can turn off the Space Marine's orbital strike. I know that's not orbital strike, orbital bombardment. I like to call it shut up, leave me alone. And Eldar's, unfortunately, you can't do anything about that. That shit's just gonna fuck you up. And it needs to be countered somehow. Continuing on. See the gear icon right now? You can actually pick that up. You can select one of your units and pick this up. I think he's doing that right now. No, that sucks. Instead, he's just gonna get out of the AoE. You got a problem with something? Drop your goddamn paladin on it. How about that one? What the hell? Oh, he wants to walk around with it. A little too late there.
A listening post is point captured. May this fuel our victory.
What is going on here? I don't know. It looks like this game is over though. So let's just skip ahead. There's nothing the enemy can do. He's trying to put his dreadnought on there. Yeah, you got a problem? Drop a dreadnought on it, unless it's a fucking thing that is 10 times larger than you. It's at 50%, it's at 25%, and that's game. Whew! That was absolutely chaotic at some points. I don't know if I can cast 2v2s, man. 2v2s are a bit crazy. I'm exhausted. Anyways, so K-Dang, thank you for your replay, first of all. And the fact that you went full range units actually made it kind of interesting, because you put me in a weird situation where I can't even give you much advice because what am I gonna do? Yell at you for not building melee units even though you're winning the game? No, I'm not gonna do that. You clearly knew what you were doing. You took advantage of your doctrines that you had over here. You did good. Can't deny that. I mean, I can tell you that once you start going against really good players that they're probably going to counter that, but it's hard to do that without getting information or scouting your army first. I would like to see more replays, I think, from you, or from anybody, honestly. But if you have some weird, in general, to the public right now, if you have weird replays where you completely smashed somebody with some weird build, let me know. Send that shit. I want to see it. This was interesting on its own. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions and or concerns and comments and or advice for this particular replay, there's a comment section down there. Give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video. Alright? GG guys. Peace.